Coming to this procure to pay cycle, so normally how we will going to do the process of procurement, procure to pay cycle. Okay, it is a P2P process. Okay, P2P process. So normally what we will do if you want to buy anything, simply you went for that shop or whatever it is, and you can buy, and then once you buy and you make the payment. Okay, once you buy,
Yeah.
they will give the receipt, and then you make the payment based on the receipt. Correct, right?
Yeah.
So same thing it is going to happen here also. Okay, but here it is, if you want to buy something, what are the setups are required? Mandatory setups. Buyer is required. Okay, buyer is
Okay.
required, supplier is required, and as well as item also required. What is the item you want to buy it? Okay, item is required. So here it is, and then how we will going to buy? Normal process, simply we will do like that way. But whenever you go for company purpose, you are buying. Okay, company purpose you are going to buying. Who can buy? So buyer will going to buy the material. Buyer will buy the material. Okay, and who will prepare the okay document? So what are the things? How much quantity is required? Who will prepare the document? Who will prepare the document? Prepare the document. Purchasing document. We have to document. A requester. Okay. Answer is requester either preparer. Requester or preparer. Okay. Requester or a preparer. So if company purpose, if you want to buy anything, suppose you want to buy a laptop, what we will do normally? If it is not nowadays, it's 5 years and 10 years back. What we will do? We are going to we will enter the different shops. Okay, and then so we will get the requisitions. Understood? Quotation. You will get the so many quotations from different shops. So we will see the best quotation, and then we will go for that particular shop and we will buy it. Normally that is the thing we are going to doing. Correct, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So the same way for company purpose also, we have to first raise the requisition. Okay,
Yeah.
let me. So first, here it is procure to pay cycle. What we need? Its requisition is required. This is P2P process. Okay, P2P process. So what we have to do first? We will going to raise the requisition. What is requisition? Requisition is nothing but a requesting to purchase the material. Requisition.
Okay.
Requisition is nothing but what? Request to purchase the material or a service from the supplier or within the organization is called as
Okay.
a requisition. So we have two type of requisitions. One is internal requisition, another one is purchase requisition. Internal and external both. It is 1 second. Internal requisition and external purchase requisition. Internal requisition and purchase requisition. We have two type of requisitions. Here it is purchase requisition. Purchase requisition. Purchase requisition and internal requisition. Now, what do you mean by Internal requisition. Internal requisition. See, purchase requisition means we are going to buying or servicing the material from outside of the organization, from suppliers. Okay, when we can call it as
Okay.
a purchase requisition. Internal requisition means within the organization. Within the organization means suppose you got an order on the specific gold model. Okay, gold some bracelet or some chain, one new model. Some customer is coming and they gave the order. Okay, now that
Mhm.
specific model is not available in that specific and that particular shop level. What they will do immediately? Hello.
Yeah. They if it is not available in the shop,
Hmm.
they will bring it from, means they will call someone, or they will ask someone to provide, means they have the contacts with other suppliers as well, other
No, no, no.
people as well,
Understand
and
first.
they will ask.
Understand. See, suppose take it as a Kalyan Jewelries. It's a big marketing shops are there. They have total 100 outlets are there in India. Okay. So
Mhm.
now
Mhm.
when the specific customer went to the Bangalore one branch, they are going to the customer is placed the order. They need some specific one model is there. That model is not available in that specific branch level. So immediately what they will do?
They will ask time for the customer, and meanwhile they will search for their internal branches available nearby cities, like
Right,
wherever cities nearby Bangalore, they will try to search over there first,
right,
and they will provide to customer meanwhile.
right, correct. If it is not available internal branches,
Then they will ask for someone outside, means they will ask.
outside suppliers. Understood.
Yeah,
Outside supplier means
yeah,
Kajana jewelries or anything different like that.
yeah.
So when they are going to, they got the suppose they got the model inside of the branches. What type of requisition we will going to raise?
Internal requisition in
Internal.
that
If it is
case.
not available, then
Purchase requisition.
are you clear when it is going to
Yeah, yeah,
happen? Purchase
yeah.
requisition. It went to whom?
External means outside of your
Suppliers.
own
Supplier.
organization. Yeah,
Supplier.
supplier,
Right.
supplier.
Okay. Clear.
Yeah.
Who is going to placing the order here?
Um, Buyer means
Buyer.
the
Who is going to buying the
buyer. Yeah,
product? Okay.
yeah.
Now
The
requisition.
company.
Right. So now requisition is clear, right? Now once you
Yeah,
write the requisition, after that what we will do? We are going to asking for the quotations.
yeah.
Okay. Now
Yes.
requisition is completed. Now we are going this requisition we are sending to the different suppliers. Now we are asking the request for quotation to the suppliers. Understood?
Yeah.
Now requisition is ready. What we will do? Request for quotations.
Quotations.
Request for quotations. Quotations. So what we can do here now? Request for quotations. This is called as a RFQ. RFQ. Okay. RFQ. Request for quotations. Now, what type of we have different type of request for quotations. Okay. So we can see now. So here we can see request for quotations. What type of quotations we have? RFQs. We have standard, standard
Okay.
RFQ, and bid, bid, bid RFQ, and catalog RFQ. Catalog RFQ. Okay. So standard RFQ means only one-time purchasing. Okay. Only one-time
Okay.
purchasing. You don't have any price breaks and all. Simply you are going to raising that. Bid RFQ means whenever you want to buy the bulk of material, huge material, at that time we will go for the bidding. Okay, who will do the best bidding, then we will give the project to them. Okay, catalog means
Okay.
it's a regular purchasing. Regular purchasing means see, we have to long term agreement. At that time we will go for the catalog RFQ. Now we are going to asking for request for quotations. Now this one is quotation request for quotation. We are assigning to the different suppliers. Now suppliers will send the, this is we are going to assigning to, keep on mind. This is so this is we are going to assigning to uh, suppliers, different suppliers, not one supplier. Okay, keep on mind. It's a different suppliers we are going to assigning to them. So what they will do, they are going to they will going to reply to the quotation. They will give the quotations. Here it is.
Okay.
Quotation will come. Okay. Now here it is. What happened? Quotation you will receive. Quotation. Okay. Quotation you will receive. Now here it is. You will going to receive the from the supplier. This quotation you will receive. Okay. I don't have curve. Let me take the curve. Okay. Now you will going. What happened? Give me a second. Sorry, it is not coming the curve. Okay. Keep on mind anyhow.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now you send the request for quotation to the suppliers. How many suppliers? Supplier 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. So many supplier
Okay.
numbers it will come. It's not only one supplier. Okay. It's multiple suppliers. Supplier 1, 2, 3, so on. Okay. It depends. Okay. Now
Okay.
all suppliers they are going to responding they are sending the quotations to the company. Now what, how many type of quotations we have again? We have again three type of quotations. Same. What are the RFQ is there? Again you will find three type. Because suppose now uh, you are sending standard RFQ. What type of quotation you will receive?
Standard quotation means every
Uh,
kind of RFQ will have separate quotation
right.
for that
Same.
particular.
Same
If
format you
you
will
use,
receive.
yeah, if you raise three types of RFQs to same supplier, he will reply by providing three types of quotations
Right.
in that case.
Right. Right. The same only. Suppose if you send them bid RFQ, we will receive the bid catalog,
Quotation.
bid quotation you will receive. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Now next once it is this is done catalog. Now you got that so many. Now suppose you send this quotation to the 10 suppliers. RFQ. You are sending the RFQ to the 10 suppliers. How many quotations you will receive?
Uh,
10.
10 quotations I will receive for
If you
those.
send us 10 suppliers, only 10 quotations you will receive. Okay. Next, what you
Yeah,
have to do? Find the best quotation. Okay. Let me
yeah.
note down that is also. Now, here it is. Just for understanding, I'm going to writing here. Okay. Now, Once request for quotation is completed, we'll send the RFQ to different suppliers. Okay, suppliers. Understood? Then,
Yeah.
okay, here what will happen? Here you are going to will receive the different quotations from suppliers. Okay. Now, let me. You will receive the different quotations from different suppliers. Okay. You you will sorry. You will receive the different quotations different quotations based on RFQ from suppliers. Clear?
Yeah.
You receive you will receive the different quotations based on RFQ from suppliers. Okay?
Yeah.
Suppliers, and find the best quotation. Best quotation. Clear? Best quotation um, based on service. Service means what type of things will come? Quality, time delivery, quality and delivery, and the price and delivery, so on. Okay, are you
Yeah.
clear how to
Yes.
find the best quotation?
Yes. It's same like we are looking on different websites. Like we will see the price and then we will check whether delivery charges are there and what will be the total charges we will have. Likewise, same analysis we will do on quotation and we will select the final one, right?
Right, the same way only it is going to do it. But there it is, you are going to looking. Here it is, you will receive the quotations from the suppliers.
Yeah. Okay.
The difference you understood, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
It's a
find the best
it's a
quotation.
corporate level process.
Right, best quotation. Best quotation. Okay, clear?
Yes.
This I want to 1 second. Okay. Anyhow, you are clear, right? Those three only.
Yeah.
Find the best
Yeah.
quotation. Once you find the best quotation, then you will going to raise the purchase order. Create the purchase order. You can create the purchase order now. Go and create the purchase order based on the requisition. Now you know whom you want to buy it, right?
Yes.
Okay. Raise the purchase order. Purchase order. So this is the purchase order. Here we again the purchase orders we have four type of purchase orders. Okay. Again four type of purchase orders. Right. Now what are those? Standard purchase order. Okay. Standard purchase order. Standard PO. Okay. And a planned purchase agreement. Excuse me. Planned purchase agreement and contract purchase order. contract purchase agreement, and blanket purchase order. Blanket purchase agreement, purchase order. So here we have total
Four purchase
four,
orders.
four type of purchase orders. Standard purchase order and planned purchase agreement, contract purchase agreement, and blanket purchase order. Standard purchase order means only we are going to buying the material from one time. Now see, one time we are buying today, it's over, that is completed. If you want to buy next time, then only one time. Like that it is going to happen. Here we have the all standard rules and regulations. Standard rules and regulations means once material is supplied, what time you are going, immediately you have to buy. Okay, there is no 30 days or 1 month and delay and all. Okay, and then here also, what is the date they selected when we are going to raise the purchase order at that time. So when I need the material, that same date they have to supply. Understood? So
Yes.
it's coming into planned purchase agreement. It's a planned for long term agreement. Understood? The
Yes.
long term agreement, see, suppose I raise the purchase order in today. From today to I need the material from continuous 10 years. Understood? So the
Yeah.
continuous 10 years, so the same purchase order will going to follow, but the lines is going to change. Lines means, see, suppose the agreement is we are going to manufacturing the products like cars. So what I want the some tires. So I place the purchase order from Seat manufacturing, Seat tires company. So what our purchase agreement is, the quantity is suppose 50,000 tires. 50,000 tires. We need every 2 months, thousand. So how many? Every 6 months, suppose I need 500 tires. So 500 tires means almost it's 120 cars they are going to manufacture, right? So every 2 months they need like this. How many years it will come that purchase order? Like this way, years of time it will come, 5 years, six
Yeah.
years
Yeah.
agreement it will come. So they have to send that material based on this planned purchase agreement. It's agreement. Okay, agreement means suppose we will decide the price on today itself. What is the unit price? Unit price means each tire price how much. Suppose we have decided unit price, each tire price is suppose 20K. Okay, even if it is going up or down, they have to supply the same price. So no one will going to violate the rules. Agreement. Clear?
Yeah.
Even it is up, okay, the company don't going to increase the price. Even if it is going down, company will now our buyers will not going to reduce the amount, will not going to reduce. It's clear, right?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Contract also like same planned only, but contract is up to contract is over, then it is going to stop it. Okay, but planned is not like that. As for plan schedule, they have to send on regularly. Okay, and a blanket is going to this is going to created on the specific reasons. Here it is when that material is not available in our stock, at that time we will go and the short term we will going to raise the purchase order, blanket level. Okay,
Okay.
anyhow we'll see when we are going to creating the purchase orders, right?
Okay.
Once you raise the purchase order, after that what we will do, we are sending the PO PDF copy to supplier. Okay, supplier will ship the material. Understood?
Okay.
So here buyer will send the PO PDF copy to supplier. Okay,
Yes.
buyer buyer will send buyer will send the will send the PO PDF copy to supplier. Okay, supplier, and supplier will ship the material material to company company inventory warehouse inventory warehouse. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now,
Uh,
oh, sorry. With the receipt. Understood.
okay.
With the receipt.
What is the difference between contract purchase order and blanket purchase order?
Blanket is, I told you,
So,
right? Blanket they will not going to rise immediately. See, it's not contract is. See, that is already planned one. Contract also like, so we need this much material. We are going to plan the up to contract is over. Okay.
okay.
So
Uh-huh.
blanket is going to, you never know when we are going to rising. Here it is, suppose some manufacturing is going on, suddenly some material is required. Okay,
Huh.
they will going to place the blanket one.
Okay. In blanket, can the supplier change the cost of the material,
Yeah,
or it is
they
they
can
can?
able
Okay.
to check. I will give the list. Okay, the terms and conditions of list for the different POs.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, clear now. Now
Okay.
what will
Yes.
happen?
Yes.
Now you are going to raise the receipt. Okay, next level what we will do? Next level we will going to do the receipt.
Okay.
So here what we will going to do? We will going to raise the receipt. Receipt. Okay. Now receipt also again we have three type of receipts. One second. Let one second. Okay. We have different type of receipt. So it's called as a standard receipt. Okay. Uh, direct direct receipt. Okay. Direct receipt. And we have standard and inspection required. The last one is inspection required. Okay, inspection required. So we can call it as a inspection required. Inspection required. Required. So we can call it as a direct means. This is going to carefully try to understand. Okay, direct means the PO quantity is matched with invoice quantity. Understood?
Yes.
Invoice quantity, QTY. We can call it as a two-way matching. Two-way matching. We can call it as a two-way matching. Understood? See, suppose now I raise the purchase order in 10 quantity. We are going to creating the invoice also 10 quantity. Means we are making the payment to the supplier for 10 quantity. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now the standard PO quantity is matched with receipt quantity. Receipt quantity. Okay. The receipt quantity is matched with the invoice quantity. QTY, invoice quantity. Right? We can call it as a three-way matching. Three-way matching. Are you clear? See, here what will happen? Here it is going to PO quantities, suppose 10. Okay. Receipt is generated for only 5 quantity. How much quantity we are going to making the payment to the supplier?
Who will create the receipt? Uh, means the
Receipt will going to
company.
create the our company only.
Okay, okay, yeah. So how many quantities we will receive in inventory? We will create the receipt for that quantity only.
Correct, exactly. But
Yes.
above one is what
Okay.
happened? There is no received quantity. How much quantity, PO quantity is there, but directly we are making the payment to that much quantity. Now see, suppose here you will understand standard receipt level. See, suppose my PO is a contract PO. Okay, the
Uh,
contract PO, what will happen? Up to contract is 5 years contract. Total 100 quantity I want. Okay,
mm,
100 quantity I want. It is a 1 year contract. Okay.
mm.
Now keep in mind, first month is 10 quantity, second month is 10 quantity, like that I want to rise. So first month they are delivered 10 quantity. What they will do? We will going to make the payment for only
10 quantity.
10 quantity only. Next month again they will
Yes.
send 10 quantity. We will going to rise one more. So here how many receipts will come? One
Uh,
receipt
uh,
number is same. The lines are going to different now.
yes.
Got it?
Yes.
Okay. Now PO quantity is 10. Received quantity is 5. Invoice quantity also 5 only. Understood? Now coming to
Yes.
inspection required. Inspection required. Now PO quantity QTY. PO quantity equal to receipt quantity. Quantity. Okay. And equal to inspection required. Inspection required equal required quantity QTY equal to and invoice quantity QTY invoice quantity. It's called as a four-way matching. Okay, four-way matching. Four-way. Okay. Now tell me the PO quantity is 10. Okay. Receipt
Mm.
quantity also receipt quantity is 5. Okay. After receipt quantity 5, what will happen? Receipt quantity 5 means that means your supplier is shipping the 5 quantity to your inventory. Understood?
Mm.
After that inspection is happened, the quantity is how that material is looks like. Is it in proper condition or is there any happen? Is it damage is happened? It is broken or not? We are going to checking. If it is a particular one item is going to broken or some damages happen, are you going to make the payment for them?
No, I will not accept that material. So why I will pay for that?
Right, right. So now it is suppose PO quantity is where it is going to typing. No, right. Now PO plus receipt. Okay. Receipt. One second. Receipt plus inspection. Okay. Plus invoice. Invoice. Now PO is 10. Okay. Uh, then received is 5. Understood? Received
Yes.
is 5. Inspection is going to happen. One are damaged. Uh, so what will going to happen? It is going to 5 plus 1 is gone. 1 is gone. So now here it is going to uh,
Four for
4
for
per
four I will pay.
making the payment. Okay, 4 per payment. Understood?
Yes.
This is the way it is going to happen. Now your receipt also ready. You receive the material to your inventory. Next, what you have to do? You are going to making the payment to the supplier. Right? How we will make?
Supplier.
First, we have to raise the invoice. Understood? Again, we have so many invoice types. Okay, almost it's 11 to 12 invoice types are there. Keep on mind. Okay,
Okay.
invoice, invoice. Okay, now you raise the invoice. Again, invoice once invoice is created, next what you have to do? Make the payment to whom?
Supplier.
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 Right. Here you can make the payment to supplier. Make the payment to supplier. Okay. Once you make the payment, then what you can do? You can transfer to GL. Okay. The final settlement. Settlement means so we are going to tracking each and everything. Transfer to GL. Transfer to GL. GL. General ledger. Okay. These are the things we have to
Okay.
do. Are you clear?
Yes.
The flow is clear, right?
Yes. Regarding receipt, two-way, three-way, four-way matching
Mm-hmm.
means what it means receipt we are creating by three different ways, or we are creating one of them only.
No, no, no. In the
How?
when you are going to raising the purchase order itself, we will select it what type of matching we will do the payment.
Okay. Okay.
While creating the purchase order level, shipment it is coming. Okay. In the shipment
Mhm.
level, you will going to decide it what type of payment you are going to doing. You are going to doing is the two-way payment or three-way payment or four-way payment. If you selected in
Okay.
three-way, you have to create the receipt. If you
Okay.
selected in four-way, you have to do the receipt as well as inspection also. If you selected
Mhm.
in two-way, then no need to create invoice. Receipt directly you can make the payment based on the purchase order.
Okay. Okay. You mean to
Uh,
say that after means like four-way.
One
Suppose
second.
I define a,
One second. I will put it down here. Okay. Here.
yeah.
The matching types will select. Okay. Matching type will select in PO shipping level. Shipping level. Okay. Shipping level. Shipping level with per payment. Per invoice payment. Invoice payment. Are you clear now?
Yes.
Okay. Right.
Yes.
Uh, Tell me, any
Means
doubt?
finance department will check the report of will check the purchase order, will check the receipt, and will check the report of inspection, and on that basis it
Mm,
will create a invoice, right?
right, right. It will check
Okay.
means they will select it there itself. They can able to know.
Okay.
Once they selected the purchase order in the invoice level, okay, they will know. Okay,
Okay. Yeah.
okay, right. So this is the theoretical business process. Okay. Next we will see the steps. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let me start that steps. Hey, someone has joined. Hello. Uh, Hello. Shabarnathan, you are in mute. Come out of the mute. Hello. Right. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Just we started. Okay, the business flow is completed. Then we are going to the steps. Okay, keep on mute. If you have any doubts, you can ask me.
Okay, sir.
Right. Thank you. So the next level, these are the complete the P2P process. So we're going to see like this only, all the different type of requisition, different type of request for quotations, different type of quotations. So we will going to see now step by step how to going to create. Now, if you are going to do the procure to pay process steps, what we have to do first? We need to create the requisition. Create the requisition. Next, approve the requisition. Approve the requisition. And then create the request for
Quotation.
quotation. Request for
Yeah.
quotation. Request for quotation. Quotation. Next, send these quotations to different suppliers. Send the quotation
RF
RFQ to different suppliers.
supplement.
Suppliers. Okay. Once you send that, and we will going to receive the quotations. Okay.
Yes.
Create the quotations. Quotations based on RFQs. Now, how many quotations we will going to receive now? Multiple. How
Uh,
many suppliers you send your RFQ? You will receive the multiple RFQ quotations. Okay.
yes.
Find the best quotation and approve. Find the best quotation. Best quotation. Best quotation. Using the quotation analyzer. Quotation analyzer form. Analyzer form. Okay. Once you find that best quotation, then approve the same. Approve the quotation. Approve the quotation. This is done. Now next what we can do? Now go and create the purchase order based on the requisition. Create the purchase order based on requisition.
Quotation.
Requisition.
Okay.
No, this, see, you will going to no need to perform these all the steps. Understood? What are the steps are there? These steps is no need to perform. Directly you can create the requisition, and then you can create the purchase order and based on the requisition. Uh, Shabarinathan, some echo voice is coming to me. Okay. Put on mute. If it's any doubt, you can ask me.
Okay, sir.
Right. Now, see, when we are going to performing these and all, this create the request for quotation and sending this to the different suppliers and creating the quotations and approve the quotations, this and all. Whenever you will go for the bid quotation, whenever you want to buy the bulk of materials, so at the time you don't know who will going to give the best bid, right? So in that case, we will go for these all the steps. I hope both are clear. This is bid quotation
Yes.
means, suppose I want to create the, suppose um, is a huge amount. Suppose 5,000. Suppose 100 crores project. In the 100 crores project, at that time, what we will do? We will don't know who will going to provide the best value for that material. At that time we will going to perform these all the steps. If you know already the material cost, how much material you want, and already you know the supplier, directly you can create the requisition and approve that requisition. Directly we will going to create the purchase order. Okay, this
Okay.
is
Yes.
create the purchase order based on requisition. Next, approve the purchase order, approve the PO. Next, once you approve the PO, then create the receipt, receipt, receipt based on PO, purchase order. Next, once create the receipt and then create the invoice, invoice based on PO or receipt. Create the invoice, that's enough. Okay, and then next, validate the invoice, validate the invoice. Once you validate the invoice, after that
Make the payment.
make the payment to the supplier, make the payment to supplier. Okay, once you make the payment to the supplier, then transfer to GL, transfer to general ledger. These are the steps you need to perform in procure to pay cycle. Okay, these are the
Okay.
steps. So these are all the steps in the before we explained theoretical things all here. After that, these are the steps you need to perform in the procure to pay cycle. So now we are going to connecting into the application. We are performing the procure to pay cycle. Okay,
Okay.
right. So this is a remote desktop. Okay, we'll provide that remote desktop. You can connect it from anywhere. Okay, it is a server. So here you can connect it. Each and every software is there code for database connection. Okay, WinSP
Okay.
to move all the objects from the local machine to the server. Report builder, you can use the report builder to develop the reports.
Yes.
Okay, form builder, you can use the form builder to develop the forms. Workflow, you can develop the workflows using the workflow developer. Okay, and
Yes.
URL, Oracle Apps connection, go to Internet Explorer and connect this. This is the URL. Client will provide this URL. Each and every client will going to provide this here. This is glow.dev.com in the 8000. Okay, this is, and then this is the database. Toad is a third party software. You can connect it in Toad or a SQL developer or PL/SQL developer. Anything what it is available, you can connect that. So username is, this is a Vision instance. The username is operations, operations, and welcome. So once you logged into the Oracle application, so you can see in the right hand side so many responsibilities. He is the logged in, the user is operations. The person who logged in here, operations. Operation is nothing but is a user here. Now here we can see in the right side, these all are the responsibilities it is assigned to the operation user. You can see so many responsibilities here. In the mid of this right side, you can see the full list. This is a workflow list. So whatever the workflow notifications are coming, you can see here the notifications. All workflow notifications you can see here. So here you can see logout, you can see diagnostics. These all we can see here. But what you want to perform now? You want to perform, before that you have to open any one application first. Open one form, any one form. I went to application developer and then concurrent and program. This is a, just we are going to opening one form for the navigation. See now, it's opened the concurrent program. This is a Oracle form, standard form. Okay, here it is. We opened that. Next, this window, don't close this window always. You can see this important. Do not close this window. Close this window will cause all Oracle forms based on application to close immediately. Okay, losing any unsaved data. This window may be minimized safely at any time and may be closed once all work in Oracle forms based on the your completions complete. Clear? This is a navigation window.
Yes.
Don't close this window in any time when you are going to doing the work. So just minimize that window. Whenever that window, that form is open, then only you can able to open the remaining forms here. Now we can call it as a here. The above file, edit, view, tools, window, these all menu bar is there. Next in the down we can see the shortcuts are there. Okay, this is a
Yes.
switch responsibility. Switch responsibility means we are switching the one responsibility to another responsibility. One responsibility to another responsibility means, suppose now you are in purchasing responsibility, now you want to move into order management, you can switch it. Switch from one responsibility to another responsibility. Now I am in application developer responsibility. Application developer responsibility. Now I want to switch to purchasing responsibility. Purchasing PUR. Once you are typing PUR, automatically it is going to coming here. Here it is purchasing vision operations USC. I selected that purchasing. Now this responsibility here having so many menus. This is a menu bar, main menu. The main menu having, if you click this plus button, see this plus button is there. This is a main menu. This is functions. We can call it as a function. Now under the purchasing, you can see again these all are the forms. See purchase order, summary form, purchase order, so many release. Here it is there. Now I want to create my purchase order. I switch to purchasing responsibility, then I clicked on purchasing orders, then I click on purchase orders. So now I'm going to open my purchase order form. So you are going to doing the purchase order? No. What you have to do as for your steps, you have to create the
Requisition.
requisition. If window is showing like that, is something process is going on in backend. So now you have to click on requisition, not purchase order. Okay, it's a requisition, requisition, and requisition. Okay, this is called as a requisition form. See, wherever you go any client or any project or any company, the same form you will see. Understood?
Yes.
Shall we try to understand? This is the requisition form to raise the requisition. If you go any company or any client or anywhere, so the form will not going to change. The same form will come. Okay, the same form will come, but the data will going to change. Here, what is the data? It is there. The data will going to change. Right. Now I am going to raising my requisition under the vision operations operating unit. See, operating unit means, see, I told in the starting session, right? So we are going to raising the purchase order in different shops, different operating units. Okay. Now here we are going to raising the purchase order in vision operations. The description I told in two type of requisitions. So you can see here, clear? Purchase requisition and internal requisition. Now here I am going to selecting my uh, so here I am going to selecting my item. It's already we set up that item. Okay, XXITC P2P 0012. So here the item I am going to selecting. Now once I selected item, you can see automatically populated the category and description here. and UOM. Now how much quantity you want to buy it? 10 quantity I want to buy. The unit price automatically it will come based on the item. Whenever you need the material, when you want to require the material, suppose now I want to require the material on today itself. The need by date must be greater than or equal to the requisition date. Yes. So if you can take it on tomorrow. So see, suppose this is material transportation, right? You can't give it in the same date. Note to buyer. Now who is going to preparing this document?
Buyer will prepare this document.
No, no, no. Understand. The requisition is prepared by requester or a
Preparer.
preparer. Okay. Now you need
Yeah.
to who will going to buy raise the purchase order?
Uh,
Buyer. Purchase
buyer.
order will
Buyer.
raise the buyer. Okay.
Yes.
Requisition will raise the requester.
Preparer. Yeah.
Requester or a preparer. Okay.
Yes.
Clear? Right.
Yes.
Now, if you want to give the note, what purpose we are going to buying this? See, buyer will not know properly how much it is required. Already he is going to requested. Here the people going to understand. Understand? Clear? You can give the note to the buyer. Okay. And then next, the destination type is inventory. Why destination type is inventory? We are sending them. We are receiving the material to our inventory. Right. Who is the
Yes.
requester? Stock Mr. Pat. Okay. What is the organization? Which organization we are buying? Vision operations. Which location we are going to? Which location we are going to raising? New York City. Source is what? Supplier. Source is supplier.
Supplier.
Now, next, say how much quantity we are going to raising the requisition? 10 quantity. What is the date? 28th we want. Now, if we can go for the distributions. Now, in the distributions, you can see charge account for making the payment to the supplier. Through which account we are making the payment to the supplier? See, now suppose we are going to the every day will going to hundreds of purchase orders, hundreds of requisitions will going to rise. We are what purpose we are going to purchasing, what department purpose we are purchasing. Only that department have to make the payment to the supplier. This is our company account, charge account. Okay, clear. Here we have one project. Suppose if you are going to raising the requisition for the project purpose, so you have to mention the project and project dates. Okay, clear. And then
Yes.
now you can save. Here it is one yellow button. It is showing. You can click on save button. Once you save, please enter the required value for the priority segment in the requisition line flex field. Yes, we have here some flex fields are there. This is here it is some symbol it is showing, right? Open and closed bracket level. This is a flex fields. So someone is putting this. These are mandatory fields in that. This all yellow columns, it's a mandatory. You should have to enter the value. White columns is optional columns. No need to enter. It is a optional. Okay, graded columns is you can't enter any value there. Three type of columns. Okay. Now something somebody is going to testing purpose they are putting. Okay. Uh, Next PO number. Some text is this is okay. I entered some text values and then so let me now it is done. Now you can save your requisition. Once you save your requisition, automatically requisition number will populate to here. Right. See now your requisition number is populated. Sir,
Yes.
where this information is going to stored? In which table it is going to stored? Go to help, record history. Okay, this is your table name. Copy your table. Okay, go to the backend, and here you can see. Sorry, query. This is looks like it's not a table. It's a view. Underscore v is there, right? So we can call it as a view. So now go to F4. Press F4. Go to script. You can see the script here. Okay, in the script you can see this the complete SQL query you will see. This is a big SQL query you can see. Now select statement is there. Now you can come down, you can see the select statement. So here you can see. Now can you tell me the most of columns are coming from which table? Here you can see PRH, alias is PRH for the column alias, table alias. What do you
Yes.
mean by PRH here? In down you can see the table. What is the PRH table? Pure requisition
Headers.
headers. This is the main table. This is the base table for that view. Now you can query that view. Now you can execute. Is it why the data is not coming? Again that view, go to view, click on F4, press F4. You can see what is the table? Pure requisition
Your
headers all.
headers.
Headers all the table. So you can going to put it in the pure requisition headers all. So headers underscore all. So this is the information. Now here you can see so many requisitions you can see here, right? So this number of requisitions, how you will going to find your requisition information? Okay, so how you know the requisition number here, your requisition number. How would you find? Go to help, diagnostics, examine. Where it is going to storing? Segment 1.
Your requisition. Okay. Segment one.
It is going to store under segment 1. Now it is going to store in the segment 1 under which table? Understood? See, it is a the PO header information is stored in view. This is the view. Okay, you are clear that is. Okay, this is the view. You are clear that. And
Yes.
then you want to know where this PO requisition number is stored. That also you got it. Help, diagnostics, examine. You understood this, that requisition is coming stored in segment 1. But which table it is going to stored? Is it view? You can't going to stored. Okay, go to F4, see the script. Now control F, enter, enter. Segment 1 is there. Where it is coming? PRH. Understood? PRH
Yes.
means what is the table? Pure requisition headers. Pure
Headers.
requisition headers is nothing but pure requisition headers all. Okay. Now where? Segment 1. Segment 1 is what?
Number.
Requisition number. What is the requisition number? Number should be in single quotes. This number is, it's not a single quotes. Character. Number is a database, it is going to character. That is the reason it is in single quotes. This is your requisition data. Requisition header data. Understood?
Yes.
This is, you can see the requisition header data. This is. In the same way, you can see the lines also. So what you have to do? Go to help, record history, PO requisition lines view. Find that. So the same way you can find. So the lines information is going to PO requisition,
Requisition. Lines.
requisition
View.
lines all. So you have to find the same way, lines all. So how you will find your line? Here it is, so many lines are coming, right? How you will find your line?
You will put the requisition header ID as
Right,
146.
right. Here is the requisition header ID. This is the requisition header ID. You can join within line where requisition, okay,
Header ID.
requisition header ID, header ID equal to this. Now you will get the
It's
your line.
one.
Huh?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So now you want to find your distribution information. How did you find your distribution information? In the same way again. Okay. Go to PORQ distribution sol. Understood? PORQ distribution sol. The same table. These are the backend tables it is going to affect it. Distributions all. So I hope you both people are understood how to find the table. Okay.
Yes.
Now how are you going to differentiate your distribution line? How to pick your distribution line? In above you can find, say, requisition line ID is there. Here you will get the requisition line ID. You can join with them. Clear? Where requisition line ID. Requisition line ID. Line ID equal to this requisition line ID. Here you can see that. Understood? This is
Yes.
the join. This is the distribution information. So here you find this all the information. Requisition header information you got it. Line information you got it. Distribution information also you got it. Okay. So in this, now only this is the requisition one. Requisition information. Now go to again. See, suppose someone is going to asking you where this information is going to stored. Stock Mr. Pat. Where it is
Help.
going to store stock Mr. Pat. Help,
Record
diagnostics.
history.
No,
Okay.
record history already you know this. Pure requisition headers view. Already that view you know. Now go to help, diagnostics, examine.
Exam.
What is that? Preparer
Name.
name. Now go to view. Go to F4. Go to script. Okay. In the script, what you have to do? Control F, and you can paste it. See now. Preparer name is coming. Where it is coming? Under attribute category. Right? Under attribute category. See in the select statement where it is coming under attribute category. This is the attribute category. Right? Yes or no?
PAPF full name.
Right.
Yes.
PAPF full name. PAPF where it is coming?
From clause PAPF.
This
Per
is
people F.
right. So this is going to coming. This is the data. In this table, what is the column name?
Full name.
Full name. Right. Exactly. Now go and query this table. Right. Now, how do you know what is the join condition they are doing? They have to join with the main table, right? What is the main table? PRH. Yes or no?
Yes.
What is the join they are doing? Preparer ID
There will.
equal to person ID.
Okay.
Where it is coming preparer ID?
Uh,
Sir, preparer ID is coming from this table. PO requisition
yes,
headers all. Here you can see. Preparer ID is coming into this table. What is the column name? Where?
person
Person
ID.
ID. Right. Person ID equal to 25. What is the name? Full name. Full underscore name. Are you got it name?
Yes.
So this is the way you have to do it. Not only this, remaining all the things you have to do it in the same way. Right.
Excuse me, in that table there are two names. How it put it has selected the one only.
That is one is a deactivated name. Okay. It is a date tracked columns. Okay. You need to add one more condition. It is sys date. Okay. Between effective start date and effective end date. Effective start date and effective end date. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
It's only coming now active record. See, employee is going to changing, right? If it is now you joined as a trainee, you got the promotion to senior engineer. Means your job is changed. So they are not going to delete your trainee job position. It is going to deactivate it, that is. So deactivated records also will coming into the employee record.
Okay.
So whenever you are going to query your employee this F underscore F tables, that is a date tracked. So I hope now you are how to find that, right? Now this is it requisition is approved?
No, we have just created that
What is
requisition.
the status? It is incomplete.
Income.
So now you can approve it. Click on approve, submit for approval.
Actually, I have created that requisition and now I am approving it. So, what is the significance of that approval? Since
Yeah,
I am creating and I am approving.
right. See, you are going to approving means you have some self approval limits. Understood? As a
Okay.
requester, as a preparer, you have some self approval limit. Suppose $10,000. You have a self approval limit. If it is more than that, automatically it went to his manager.
Okay.
Understood? If it is more than 1 lakh dollars, it went to his manager again.
Okay.
So
So, it
everyone,
maintains approval flow.
yeah, even you have minimum approval limit is required.
Okay.
So if it is $1,000, no need to ask for the manager, right?
Okay. And how means how I will decide whether it will be approved by myself or it will require approval of my manager?
That no need to check it. This normally once you place the your requisition, you can simply can approve it. If it is within your limit, automatically it is approved. If it is not in within beyond your limits, then automatically it will enter his manager.
Okay.
No need to check
Means
it. Is okay.
there must be some admin page where these rules are set, right? Means
That is a different
who?
different session we will going to discuss.
Okay, okay, okay. All
Okay.
right. Yeah.
So you can see here actions. So now it is disappeared. You can't query your record here in the requisition. Once it is approved, you have to close this. Go to requisition summary. In the requisition summary, you can query your requisition and then you can see. I hope Shavaranathan also following the class, right? You will see this requisition is approved. Okay. You can see here who will going to approve. View action history. See, submitted by Stockmaster Pat and approved by his. If it is more than this approval amount, then automatically it will go, the notification went to his manager. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now the requisition part is over. Next we will going to create the request for quotation, RFQ and quotations. RFQ. Now here we will going to create the RFQ. I said RFQ have three type of bid, catalog, standard. We are going to creating standard RFQ here. Now here it is showing in process, change it to active process. Now close date. When you want to close your quotations, see, you need to give some time, right, to the suppliers. Last date of the quotations. Here you can write it some text description, what purpose we are going to creating and all. Okay. Here you can select the item also. XXITC. Same item you can select it. ITC 00123. Now how much quantity you want to you required item. So we are going to, this item is required. Now we are going to place this item. Now once you create this, see, now supplier is going to deactivated. Deactivated means it's hide. Once you save this and then it is going to, now you can see the price breaks here. So how much quantity you want? 10 quantity I want. Okay. So discount and all they will give, supplier will give. Okay. We will not going to give any discount. Okay. Now you can save your RFQ, request for quotation. Once you save, the number will going to generate at 359. Okay. 359 it is saved. Now supplier is going to active. Now you can see this data information in the backend. Now you can see this here it is going to RFQ, request for quotation. Request for quotation, PO headers all, headers all. It is where segment 1. This is your RFQ number. Here we are getting so many records. The type is what? Standard, right? Type is RFQ. What type of this is? The type is RFQ. Type lookup code. Lookup code equal to RFQ. Request for quotation. RFQ. We are created that one only. See now. 27th of 8/19. Okay. We created this. Now we can assign the lines also. You can see lines. You can see PO lines all table. PO lines. Already I teach you how to find the table and columns. Okay. PO lines all. Where PO header ID you can join. Header ID equal to 268
313.
313. Okay. This is your line information. Now you can assign this quotation to the different suppliers. Okay. 3M Healthcare. I'm going to assign one supplier. I'm sending this. I said right now Advantage Corp. We are going to assigning to the different suppliers. Okay. Now AD Advantage Corp. We are going to assign it. Okay. Now you can save it. Now this information is going to stored under which table? It is going to stored PORQ vendors view. PORQ vendors. The data is going to stored under this table. It's a view. Okay. PORQ vendors. Data you can see here. So how would you know here? Now tell me how many suppliers we are going to assign this RFQ? How would you know? Here we can find the vendor ID. Where you will get vendor ID? In PO headers all in the above table you will get. ఓ సారీ. రమా ఫోన్ ఏంటి ఒకసారి, కరెంట్ పోయింది, ఛార్జింగ్ కూడా అయిపోయిందా? ఓ అయిపోగొట్టింది. ఇంకా చాలా సేపు పట్టిద్ది. తింటా 2 రోజులు ఆగినాక. హలో హలో. Yes, I hope both are able to hear it. Here it's power gone. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Right. Now, so we are going to see this here. Where we can see.
Sorry, Koti, you were not able to. I was not able to hear you. What you said before. So can you please explain me again?
Yeah. It's fine. See now. Now, here we are going to seeing this PO vendors. Okay. Uh, PO, it's requisition vendors. You will get the vendor ID here. Okay. In the vendor ID, you will get the vendor ID here itself. So, you will see here some vendor ID in this table. That vendor ID you can join with different. So here already you know who is the vendors and all. The application already you are seen, right? So who are the vendors we are going to assigning? Here at the you know the who are the vendors it is going to assigning. The view we went that and then you can get it. What is the view? PO vendors. PO vendors view. Okay. This
Yes.
view you can went to that view and see this. One second. So here you can in this view you can find the where the vendors are coming from. How do you know? How do you know where the vendor is coming from? Go to help, diagnostics,
Diagnostic examine.
examine, vendor name. How do you know where it is coming from? This is, tell me, sir.
From that, you just go to that view, click, put F4 on
Okay,
that view, go to script.
okay,
In that, find the field name, that is vendor name into that.
right. Control F and do. We can do it. Vendor name.
Yeah. So
See now,
uh,
POV.
POV. So
Okay,
from clause, in that from clause, POV is PO vendors table.
right. So it's clear, right? How to find those people?
Yes.
Okay. So PO vendors. This is the way you can find. Okay. Right. Now my RFQ is going to assign to the suppliers. Now I saved it. And then now you can save it. Then now what we have to do? Now you can go and create the quotations against this. Now you are going to receiving the quotations. Understood?
Yes.
Okay. Go to tools, copy document, action it is going to doing. The entire RFQ. Okay. Type of the RFQ is standard. Okay. Who is the supplier? Only 2 suppliers are coming. Why? We are sending two
Uh,
suppliers only, right?
yeah.
Here suppliers we are assigned only 2. Okay. Now it's 574. Now quotation has created against this supplier. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now the process is going to change it to uh, active. Okay. And then now go to price breaks. Here you can give the discount 10%. Okay.
Okay.
Now once you are giving 10%, you can approve it. You can save it.
Now this discount means whatever quotation supplier will send,
Hmm.
according to that you have put that 10%, right?
Right.
You will read that quotation and you will put that information here, right?
Yes. Yes. Exactly. Now where the quotations are going to stored? Same tables. Same tables.
Yeah.
Type lookup code is quotation.
Quotation.
Here we are mentioned in RFQ, right?
PO headers all.
Same tables it is going to affected again.
Okay. Okay.
But the difference is
Lookup type will be different.
right,
Type
exactly.
lookup code will be different.
Right. What is the quotation number here? 574. 574. This is. Now you can join with this. Quotation you can put it. So this is the way you can follow. Now second quotation also you need to create, right? Only one quotation created for 3M Healthcare. Second quotation also there. Now I closed this. Okay. Now again this based on in RFQ. Go to tools, copy document, and then action, entire RFQ. Type is going to standard quotation, and supplier is going to Advantage Corp. Okay. Now click on OK. Now 575 it is created. Now one more quotation also created with Advantage Corp. Active, and go to price breaks and give it a discount here 15%. Okay. Now you can save this. Right. So you can go 575. You can see in both the things. Here it is segment one is in condition you can use, and then put on both the
Quotation
okay,
numbers.
both the quotations here. Now it is header ID. You can write here also header ID in condition. Okay, and then you can put it to here, comma, in condition. It's fine. This is the two quotations you can see here. Okay, line information. Now this is RFQ. You have find your best quotation now. Okay, now go to close this. Now RFQ created, quotation also created. Now go to quotation analyzer. Now give your RFQ number. So against this RFQ only we are created all the quotations, right? So you can find here. So you can find here, and then see the percentage. See who is the best price? 4.25. Understood?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you can, I would like to approve this. Okay, approve. Type. What is the type of? So I'm going to approve all orders. All orders I'm going to approve, and then reason, lowest price. Okay, so approve. Click on OK. So quotation lines have been approved. Understood? This person is approved now. Now where we can see this information? So same
Record
way,
history.
PO, PO quotations to approve. Same day, okay? Like this you can do it. Now quotations also approved. Now this process is over. How many steps are clear now?
Till the quotation.
Approve the
Approve.
quotations.
Approve the quotation.
Next go to create the purchase order. Okay? Next go and create your purchase order. How you will create? Based on your
Purchase orders.
here I am going to using my auto create. I am going to using auto create. What you know here? Requisition number you know. This is your requisition number. Okay. Now clear here that buyer name and then go put your requisition number and then create your requisition. Sorry, create your purchase order. Standard purchase order I am going to create automatic. See the data is picking from the requisition. Now here it is going to asking supplier. Now whom the supplier we need to take? Advantage card. This is the person we are going to approve, right? Now give it supplier site also. Which site you want to receive? Create. Now PO is going to create it based on the requisition. Hello? Yes, fine. Now you can see this is your purchase order form. The purchase order header information is going to stored in PO header sol. Line information is going to stored in PO line sol. Okay, keep on mind. Right here it is going to now it is a PO header sol. So the same way you can find the tables PO line sol line information, PO line location sol, PO distribution sol, distribution sol. So I hope we people know how to find the tables. Okay. Now this is your PO
Yes.
number. Okay. Now you can join with PO
Okay.
number. How to where it is going to start PO number? How to find? Help diagnostics examine. Where segment 1 equal to your PO number. So sorry. So this is your PO header ID. You can join with the lines. Where PO header ID equal to this. Okay. So you can join with PO line ID in the shipments. Line location means shipment information. PO line ID. Line ID equal to the line ID you can join. This is the shipment information. Distribution also you can join with whatever you want. Header ID, line ID or shipment ID. Anything you can join it. PO line ID I am going to join. Okay. Got it. So these are the information it is going to store in the backend. Is it this is the PO? This complete supplier is Advantage Corp. Okay, supplier site is Advantage US. What is the ship to location? What is the bill to location? Who is the buyer? Okay, who is the now here it is going to what type of purchase order? What is the operating unit? These are all the other information you can see. If you see in the line information, what is the unit price, quantity, item, all information you can see. Again in the go to shipments, you can see the shipment information in the shipment level. In the shipment information, you can where we have to ship the material. Our receiving organization, receiving inventory. Q1 is the receiving organization. Location is V1 New York City. If you go more, CRUC, two-way, three-way, four-way matching.
Yes.
So you are going to matching with the three-way. The PO is matching with invoice in three-way. Now,
How it has already come as three-way? We
the
have not put any way.
by default we set it based on the here it is a type. The default we
Okay.
set it. If you want, you can change it. Okay. By default, we are going to set up in the setups. Okay.
Okay.
Right now, you can go into distributions. You can see that payment how which account we are going to making the payment to the supplier. We can see this here. Now you can see here. This is the charge account. It is going to create it. Okay. Now this is the distribution level. It is going to stored. So now then next you can go into close this and is it going to PO is approved? No, incomplete status. So again then you can go and approve the purchase order. Okay, submit for approval. Okay, once you submit for approval, automatically PO is going to got approved. See now, PO got approved. Okay, now copy your PO number and then go and create your requisition. Okay, receiving, sorry, receipt. We are going to creating the receipt. Now under where we are receiving Q1. Okay,
Yes.
now Q1 put your PO number and then click on find. Okay, now your supplier is coming. Now you can click on find and then create your receipt. Okay, this is the receipt header information. So still receipt is not created. Now if you go and click on this checkbox, once you click on checkbox, here it will going to ask to receive under which sub inventory. The material we are going to receiving, right? We are receiving to which sub inventory. Stores I am going to receiving here. Okay. Now you can click on save button. See the transaction complete to records applied and saved. You can see the requisition details here. See that sorry receipt details. The receipt information is 8501. That is the receipt table. So the backend tables are going to populated. Now where the receipt tables are going to stored? Receipt RCV shipment headers. So I hope already I teach in the starting how to find the tables RCV shipment headers. Okay. What you know? Receipt number you know. Receipt underscore number. You can find this. You can execute. So here you can see so many receipts. But who is your vendor? You can join with your vendor and then you can see it. Here you can see receipt information. Our vendor is 11. Vendor ID is 11 and vendor underscore ID equal to 11. So this is the one we are going to create it. Now receipt lines also you can see that is going to stored under RCV
Shipment.
lines. shipment lines. See the tables you have to practice, then you will get it. What is the join?
Header ID,
Right.
where
Shipment header ID. Shipment
uh,
header ID. You
Koti,
can.
one doubt here.
Uh-huh.
The above tables are with PO lines all,
Mm,
PO headers all,
mm,
and here the table name is RCV shipment headers,
mm,
RCV shipment lines.
mm.
Means, is there any significance of last all? I'm not able to understand.
All means it is a all operating units enabled, multi-org enabled tables.
Multi-org. What is
Wherever
that?
you see underscore all, it is a multi-org enabled tables. Multi-org enabled tables means, suppose the Indian operating unit, US operating unit, as well as UK operating unit. You will see all the data in underscore tables: US data, UK data, and India data. If it is only view, that only you can able to see in specific arc. Or you got it? We'll teach you in different tables, so type of tables at that session. Okay. Hello.
Yeah, yeah.
RCV transactions. Transactions. This is one of the table. So here you can see this is the join. You can see shipment header ID. How much material we are received and all also we can see here. So you can see here. See now how much material we received. Okay. Received. Receiving to inventory. Okay. This is once the receipt is done. Next, what we can do? We will going to create the
Invoice.
invoice. Go to invoice payables. Payable vision operations USC invoices entry invoices. So we are going to creating the receipt with the PO invoice with the PO number. So you can go with the PO number and you can create a your invoice. Now you can enter your PO number here. Once you enter PO number, supplier sites, okay, it will auto populated. See now the invoice date when you are going to creating your invoice date, invoice number, PO number underscore INV I am putting. Okay. Now invoice amount. What is the invoice amount? What is the PO amount is there? Same you can get it. Okay. How would you find the PO amount?
PO lines all or PO this.
No, lines all only. PO lines all. PO lines all unit price into quantity.
Quantity.
Unit price into quantity. Correct, right?
Yes.
$50. Okay. Now suppose I applied $50. Now here it is going to applicable for the tax. Now go to lines. In the lines you can see you have to select your 50, but whenever you select the PO, I said in PO, right? So here you have to select the PO line. Which line you are going to receiving? Which shipment you are going to receiving? Okay. So then next what you have to do? Next you have to uh, 1 second. Yes. Now it is going to. Is it status is validated? No, right? you can go and validate your invoice. But it's not validated, needs revalidation, because now tax is going to applicable. When you validate tax is applicable, the tax amount it should be match with
Invoice amount.
invoice amount, right? Now now you can validate. Now it is going to where that invoice information is going to stored. Invoice information is going to stored in invoice all tables. Okay. Now you can go invoices, AP invoices all, invoices all. Okay. What you know? Invoice number. Okay.
Okay.
Where invoice underscore num. What is that invoice number? So you can give it the join condition. This is your invoice number. You can join with the invoice number. AP invoice lines all table. So I hope we both people know how to find tables. Okay, AP invoice lines all table. What you know here? What you can join?
Invoice number.
Invoice
Invoice
ID.
ID.
Where invoice ID? ID equal to, you can join with invoice ID. Invoice distributions. AP invoice distributions all.
Koti, every for every line we are creating separate invoice.
No. Separate invoice we have to create. We are making the payment, right? One PO having multiple invoices.
One PO having multiple. Okay, one PO having multiple invoices.
One receipt having multiple invoices. Because each line is going to see, suppose I told one PO is going to create it. The PO we are going to long term agreement. Okay. So 100 quantity I requested. So each now I need every month in 10 quantity. Now first month they send 10 quantity, right? So we are going to creating invoice line 1, shipment 1. So one invoice. Line 1, shipment 2, second invoice. Line 1, shipment 3, third invoice, like that.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So for each RFQ and each quotation, there will be a single purchase order, right?
Yes,
There will
yes.
not be multiple purchase order for single quotation.
Correct.
Okay.
AP invoice distributions. All. What you know here? Invoice ID only.
Yes.
Sorry, give me a second.
Line ID, I think.
Invoice ID only. You can join with invoice ID. Okay. Now this is the lines. Okay, you can see in the back, and now you can go and validate. I think now it is on hold. Understood. The amount is mismatched, right? That is the reason this is on hold. So you need to release the hold. Okay. Let me now validate this. If it is validate the invoice, click on OK. Where we can see the whole information? AP invoice holds. AP holds all. AP holds all. Where? Invoice ID on. Okay. It's validated now. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Next, what we have to do? Where we can see the distributions? We can see all distributions. See now. 50 is the accrual amount. Now it is the taxes, remaining all are the taxes. Okay. Now next what we have to do? Now we need to account it. Approval is required. Yes, approval is required. You need to approve it. Then only you can able to do the payment. Okay. Force approval I am doing. It went to the financial department for the approval. Okay, manually it is approved. Now you can make the payment. Now you can pay in full. I'm going to paying the amount to the whom? Supplier.
Supplier.
Where the payment information is going to stored? Payment. Payment information is AP payment schedules all. AP payment. Payment schedules all. Schedules all. AP payments all. Okay. AP payments all. Payments all. AP payment. No. AP payment schedules all. You can get it to here. Okay. Now. See now. Take all available discounts on this invoice. Okay. Now you can go and see this. Whom you are paying, supplier name, supplier site, okay, supplier address, supplier paying country, paying date, paying amount, paying bank account, bank amount, what is the amount, paying currency amount, which method we are following for the payment, okay. All we are going to one profile we are going to applying means through which bank account we are going to paying. See, we are deducting, it is going to deducting to our account, right? It should be. So that we are going to taking the profiles here. Okay, now remittance account is this is the amount is going to debited this account in company account. This is now you can going to save it. Payment is going to made. Now take all the discounts. If any discount is there, here we will take the discounts and then we will going to proceed. I hope you both are going now it is paid, amount is paid. This is the payment. Now you can go and see the record history. See, AP checks all check information also going to stored in this. Suppose we are paying this payment through the check, right? So you will going to see this AP checks also AP holds all, AP checks all. This is the information you can see. And then next, once you made the payment, done. Payment is done. Now see now its accounting is done. No, it's not done. Now you can make the accounting. It is pay in full is disabled, validate is disabled. Now we are going to create accounting. Final. I'm going to sending to the accounting tables. Yes. What are the accounting tables it is got populated? Now XLA AE headers, accounting tables. XLA AE headers. Here, how do you know the join condition here? Entity event ID you will get it from the distributions. Here you will get that distribution ID you will get. Accounting event ID. Okay, you will get the accounting event ID. Accounting event ID. Event ID. Okay, this is here it is coming to event ID. Where event ID. Clear?
Yes.
Still program is not completed. Now it is transaction is completed. Uh, some problem is there here. Okay. Now see accounted as
Accounted.
yes. See now data is coming, right? So how data is coming?
Yes.
Some program is going to submit it. Go to view, view request. Find, click on find. See now some program is this is record print status, something it is going to printed. Account is happened. Now next once accounting is happen, next what I need to do? Now XLA lines also you can see. XLA AE lines. AE lines. What you know here?
Header ID.
AE header ID.
Mm.
These all tables are standard tables. Okay. Header ID you get it in the above. Here you can see that how much amount we paid and how much amount is it is going to. Okay. Now do the final posting. Okay. Go to view. No. Here only you can do it. Go to action and then okay. Final post also disabled. Now you can go there. 1 second. You have to transfer this into final posting in GL level. Somewhere you can see record print status not showing material cost. No. So where I struck here, you can see once. Give me a second. Action, no. View accounting approval hierarchy. Here view accounting. This is accounting information you can see here. But what I need the batch ID. So some batch ID is going to generate it. The batch ID you have to take it. What you have to do now? You have to submit into the final posting. So here we can see this is the amount it is going to happening. Okay, these are the records it is going to happen, and you can see view transaction. Not this one. Give me a second. Now next you can go and submit the import program. Okay. GL import program. Under the GL automatically it will going to picking the and transferring into general ledger vision operations, and here journals, post journals. Here you will get some batch name should come. 25th May. Okay, purchasing requirel journal, not this one. Today is 26th, right? So here it is coming to the batch name, so we can find post into the batch name, or else directly I am going to submitting journal import. Go to view request and submit a new request. Normally in AP invoice itself, final post if you do not, then automatically it will come. Journal import. One second. Import See, program import journals. So here you can enter this source details and all. This is going to AP receiving, right? So here you can enter, and normally if you are going to doing that, automatically it is going to payables, budget and payables, and then you can submit it. So ledger number also you will get it into what is the ledger we are getting. So let me show you that already we are going to getting from there only. I don't want to disturb. Okay, give me a second. If you are going to doing the final posting, automatically the program is going to submit it. Here I will show you. Already previously we are going to submit it. Right. See, create accounting we done, right? See now. So when you are going to doing the create accounting, automatically journal import will going to run. Understood? Sachin, is it clear?
Um, I'm not able to understand this process. What exactly you have done for accounting?
See, let me. We have the invoice number, right? Let me open one more time. See, invoice. Once you done the invoice, okay, you make the payment. That is fine. After that, you need to enter into your ledger books, right? Normally, see, suppose in the company or if in the shop something somewhere, you make the payment, okay, you given the check to the
Yeah.
supplier took the check and they are going to withdraw their amount, okay. You need to keep in some book level, right, where whom you are going to making the
Yeah.
payment, how much we paid, when we paid, all the things we need to maintain in the accounting, right?
Yeah. Yes.
That is called as a accounting.
Okay.
That
So
is
no, but you have created invoice and make the payment. So what are the journal entries it has made? Means there should be some journal entries. It
it's
might have
showing,
created somewhere,
right?
right?
That is the thing I'm
Yeah.
showing in the backend table, right? See now.
Okay.
That is a Excel tables. Those are only, right?
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Actually, yeah.
See this. Accounting. This is the lines.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So accrual amount. How much amount is deducted? Here you can see this. Accounting
Okay.
class
Okay.
codes. See this amount. Okay. See
Mm-hmm.
amount credited, amount debited. Both the sides it is showing. Okay.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
final amount is going to settle into the GL balances. GL balances. Here we can see that each and every record, even receivables, payables, fixed assets, everything we can see here only. GL balances. So here you can see everything. So this is called as procure to pay cycle.